Hey YouTube. Here it's the Hawks Den. It's September 21st, Friday night. I know I did a video yesterday regarding my mantis, which I was hoping that things would turn up, but sadly it's very hard to say with everything going on. Hold on a sec. Sorry. But personally, I don't know what's going on with Baako. But she, like, the best way I can describe it is that there is no movement with her head or her arms or her claws. She doesn't like bob back and forth, like she usually does. Her legs will twitch every so often. Her abdomen doesn't like pulse anymore. So it's safe to say that she's definitely slowly dying. And Peter, I did read your message on Facebook. Yeah, sure, you weren't kidding. But yeah. But instead of me talking about it, I'll show you real quick. Well, here she is. Honestly, it kind of breaks my heart seeing her like this. This was pretty much how I found her. As soon as I got back from work. There is no movement in her body except for her legs. Personally, I'm trying to figure out, I don't know if it was because she fell. I don't know if it was... I'm pretty sure it was not starvation, because as you can see, her abdomen is fat. And I don't know about like dehydration, because I would miss her enclosure every so often, and that way she gets a little bit to drink, and I usually like missed her directly, lightly. Or could it be possible that shoot, I don't know. I'm literally trying to figure out what could have happened, because I am well aware that she is a L5, and I've had her ever since she was an L3. So, but yeah, there's pretty much no movement. Her legs will twitch, so I don't know if she is 100% dead, but it's safe to say that she is slowly dying. And the part that infuriates me is that I am practically powerless to do anything, and anything I do is just going to make it worse. So yeah. And I thought when I lost my Nandu chromatus was bad. Shoot, this takes the cake. And on top of that, she was perfectly fine before yesterday. So, in the last feeding video that I did, she was completely active. She had no problem with eating all that. So it just, I'm confused, but I don't know if it had anything to do with during, like, when I was moving. I don't know if it just stressed her out to a degree, or I don't know. It's hard to say. So I'm sorry, guys. I was hoping to be able to have this mantis by the time she was fully grown, and she didn't even come close to being an L8 yet. And personally, I'm kind of discouraged to even get another mantis. And honestly, I'm thinking about it now, and I feel like it might have had something to do with the setup in its enclosure, because really, it didn't really have much. All it had was a bunch of dirt, a popsicle stick, and netted mesh on the sides, and on the lid. I don't know if I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I messed up. I feel like I have a part to play in her slow demise. So I am very discouraged from buying another praying mantis. It's bad enough. Like, my centipede doesn't want to eat. It's like she's still active and whatnot, but I don't really see her eat every so often. And then there's the scorpion. So it's just, I don't know. It's pretty much the only animals that I have no problem with in terms of feeding is my teas and the millipede. The millipede seems to show signs that she's eating well. I still gotta get her cucumbers and cauliflower. Tarantula with shanti. I hope I'm pronouncing your YouTube channel correctly. If I'm not, I'm very sorry for butchering your channel name. But I don't know if you did that video for the tutorial for this millipede setup. If you do, or if blah, I can't even talk. If you did, hit me up on down below and let me know so I can check it out. Cause yeah, but other than that, other than the mantis, everybody else is doing perfectly fine. My Acanthoscura geniculata successfully molted, and I believe the roach that I left in there a while ago was still there, which that was definitely my bad. But like a typical Acanthoscura geniculata, she definitely ate it. So that does not surprise me any less. And then, I believe my Samupeo sermonia, don't really see her out too often. I don't even know how big she is. All I know is that I'm pretty sure she has molted twice. And she is 3/4 inch. She was a 3/4 inch when I first got her, and she has molted twice. Because when I checked her burrow, because she kind of upgraded her burrow a bit, I did see a molt. And then, along with those two, my Cosmos elegans also molted. So I'm hoping, if not right now, but I would say on her next molt, definitely rehouse her into a larger enclosure, so that way she's not cramped, because she's been in those little the dram vials for ever since I had her, ever since I first got her, when she was just a tiny little thing. So I am very excited to be able to rehouse her, and then on top of that, which I am not excited about this, I have to rehouse the Heterothele Phyllocrania, because honestly right now the way her setup is, it's a hazard to where she could mistake my finger for food and literally just get me right in my finger, and then I've never been bitten before, and I pray that I don't. But if I do, that is definitely on me, because it's not the tarantula's fault. It's not the animal's fault. They're just defending themselves. I'm invading in their territory. So you know what? I get what I deserve. But during my time in this hobby, I would like to refrain from getting bit. So I'm hoping that that will be the case when I rehouse her. I still haven't picked out a name for her, but I'm probably gonna, because she's an African species, I want to try and think of a name that means a demon in the African dialect, or one of the languages down there. But I'm babbling too much. But yeah, that was pretty much it. So, but yeah, this is the Hawksden signing off, and I'll see you guys next time, and hopefully we can do some rehousing videos in the future, and possibly get some new additions, because I'm losing more critters than I'm gaining. So, alright, so you guys have a good night. Bye.